Hey guys, DC Multiverse dude here. Just doing a quick video today on how I've assembled my perfect or, ideal DC Multiverse Bat family. Now, many of you might be just sort of starting off with the DC Multiverse line, trying to put together a Bat family, wondering what the options are for each of the various characters. So I thought this might be helpful for some of you out there. I won't be mixing lines, so I'm not into mixing with, DC Universe Classics or DC essentials or icons, but anything McFarlane Toys produced, like page punches, would be included. Although I don't think there are any page punches in this team. So it's just DC Multiverse. We won't have any Alfred. We won't have any Commissioner Gordon yet, even though they are essential members of the Bat family. We don't have a Batwoman yet, although she's just come out. She'll be coming out in the next month or so. I don't have her yet, but she'll be a definite important inclusion. This is just at today's date who I've got in my Bat family. So let's get started. First up, we have the new 52 David Zavimbe Batwing. Now this figure is really, really cool. He's lacking a bit of paint. All he is this sort of molded plastic, but it's a great sculpt. And in terms of a Batman Incorporated, entry, I think he's really, really cool. We need the Luke Fox Batwing as well. McFarlane hasn't released him yet. Hopefully we get him soon. But for now, David Zavimbe is a really, really good addition. Coming up next, we have Jace Fox. Now, Jace Fox is the future Batman, from the Future State storyline. Technically that's sort of like an Elseworlds type deal, an alternate future. Probably shouldn't be included in this Bat family, but it's my team. I'll do what I want, I guess. I think he's just a really, really awesome figure in terms of a future Batman. Really nice sculpt. I love that yellow gold utility belt against the darker colors. Just a really cool addition to have. And next to him, sort of on the future shelf, is Terry. Now, this is the single release, not the Build-A-Figure release. Not too many differences other than the accessories and this one has facial features, which I like better than the faceplate. But you've got to have Terry if you're going sort of a Batman Beyond. And to go alongside him is the Elena Grayson Batwoman from Batman Beyond. So these two figures were in the Build-A-Figure wave. They are slightly different looking. These are the two I've gone with. And I think, yeah, that's sort of like the future Batman shelf, or not future, sort of alternate Batman. So each of these are Batman or Batwoman, either in the future or as part of Batman Incorporated. So I think they go really, really nicely together. Next, on this shelf, I've sort of assembled the Bat family members that are perhaps more like anti-heroes or, off on their own. This is Ghostmaker, a really new addition to the Bat family. Sort of started off as an adversary of Batman, but quickly sort of was brought into the fold. Really, really awesome figure, really unique. Who knows when we're going to get another Ghostmaker figure. If you haven't got him, I'd get him now. Next to him is another Snyder and Capullo invention, Duke Thomas the Signal. Great figure, really captures the Capullo artwork. A really modern entry into the Bat family and a really cool design in general. Big fan of this figure. I love all the textures. I love the accessories. It's just a really striking design. I love the yellow. And alongside them, we have Azrael. I should say that there was a Duke Thomas in the Dark Knight's Metal variant, but he bears no resemblance to this character, and so I don't think he's really a valid option if you're building a Bat family. Like I was saying, Azrael. Now, this is technically a repaint of the White Knight Azrael, which was Jean-Paul Valley. This is the Azrael in his Suit of Sorrows. This is the traditional colours worn by the Michael Lane version of this character, who was more of an ally of Batman and part of the sort of wider Bat family. I think this fits in really, really nicely. You could do the red Azrael if you wanted to. I think he looks a bit more comic booky, and it's obviously Jean-Paul Valley. If that's the version you want to go with, that's fine. But I've chosen the Michael Lane version for that shelf. Now, the next shelf, we have the Robins. So starting off, we've got Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing. This is the first version of Nightwing that McFarlane released. It came with the Eskrima sticks. It's kind of got those hideous ball joint ankles and wrists, but I still think it might be the best Nightwing he's released. Of course, you do have some options for Nightwing. There is the Gotham Knights Nightwing, which is sort of a bulkier, more military look. He's not bad. I think you could get away with him. You could also choose this Titans Beast Boy Wave Nightwing, which I think is probably... Oh, I like the colors better. I like the head sculpt better, but the body's a bit thin. And I actually think he just goes better with the Titans. Like, he matches their style. But, like, you know, it's definitely a solid choice, despite the fact he does not come with eskrima sticks. What the hell, Todd? Anyway, both really cool Nightwing figures. I've gone with this one for my Bat family and this one for my Titans display, but, you know, you do you. The next Robin we have is Jason Todd. Oh, he's lost his display stand, aka the Red Hood. This is the original release of Red Hood that came in the Robin and Red Hood, the Nightwing and Red Hood 2-pack, which is insanely expensive now. He was given a solo release, but that is also rare and insanely expensive. I think this is the best Red Hood that Todd has released, and definitely the one I wanted in my Bat family, but the Three Jokers Red Hood is also an excellent Red Hood. It doesn't come with guns, sadly, but like a really great design. And also there's the Gotham Knights Red Hood, which is, yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but it certainly will get the job done if you're looking to build that Bat family without spending a hideous amount of money. Now, the next one is interesting because for Tim Drake, I've gone with Red Robin. One, because I think this is just a really, really nice figure in general. I think the head sculpt for this Tim Drake is the closest they've got to nailing that Tim Drake look. Also the physique. You have a multitude of options here for Tim Drake. Of course, you have the Gotham Knights Tim Drake, which is sort of the younger Tim Drake, but has that sort of gamey design, which I don't quite think fits in. You also have the recently released Tim Drake. There's also the red suit variant, if you wish. I reckon, like, obviously this is more iconic for Tim, but I think in the reality of the Bat team and the chronology, I think Red Robin being the current, in his current sort of uniform or more current uniform makes more sense, because I'll get to that in a minute why. And the reason I think why is because the Robin in this team that I'm going with is the Damian Wayne Robin. So if Damian Wayne is Robin in my Bat family, Tim Drake can't also be in his Robin suit. That's how I rationalize it. So I just didn't want to have two Robins together like this, because this doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, I'm tempted to put him in the display, but yeah, I don't think I will. So this is the Damian Wayne Robin that I've gone with. It's the first Damian Wayne release. It's got a really comic booky styled head, but I really love the way the colors look on this. I think they pop really, really nicely. We do have options for Damian. We've also got the Infinite Frontier Damian Wayne right here, who's got a really sort of comic book look to him. I think he looks great, actually. There's also an unmasked version of that same figure. I've put this one in my sort of Teen Titans display. I think he just fits in with them a little better. It's his modern outfit. This to me says Bat Family, this original Damian Wayne. So that's the one I've chosen for Damian. Next, we obviously have Batman. Now, you can see that I've gone for the blue Hush Batman, but like you could choose from a zillion different Batmans to be your default Bat Family Batman. You've got Rebirth Batman, obviously, which I've sold because I'm waiting for the Clayface version to come out. That's the Rebirth Batman that I want. You could also do the Arkham City Batman, who's a really, really nice default Batman. Or, of course, you could do the extremely popular, extremely cool Nightfall Batman. The reason I haven't done Nightfall Batman is I just think he looks of a different era with the rest of these figures. He doesn't quite match. You could definitely get away with it, and I think this is like an awesome Batman overall, probably one of my favorites. But I think Hush serves as a really good like modern default Batman, and I really like the fact that the blue version brings a bit of color to what would otherwise be a very black sort of team. So yeah, Hush is my main Batman. Last but not least, we have Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Now, this is the Three Jokers Batgirl. I think she's the best Batgirl McFarlane's released. Obviously, he did the Gotham Knights Batgirl, who has that fabulous purple color scheme, which everyone loves. I love it too. But I think in terms of overall aesthetic, this is the cleanest, most classic Batgirl. There was, in the first wave, in the first year, there was a Batgirl. I forget which variant she was, but I never picked that one up, and I'm not sure how easy she is to get, but this is the Three Jokers one, and I think she works really, really, really well. And just as a cute little bonus, I also like to put Arkham City Catwoman in my Bat Family display. She's not a member of the Bat Family as such, but she is a Bat ally, and this is the Arkham City version. I think looks the closest to the Hush version of Catwoman, who I think of as more of an ally rather than a villain. But, you know, for the purposes of this video, I think I'll take her out. So yeah, that is my current Bat Family. It needs some notable inclusions. It is missing Alfred. It is missing Commissioner Gordon, although very soon we are getting Commissioner Gordon as Batman from the super heavy story arc, Snyder and Capullo. I think that will be the Commissioner Gordon for my Bat Family team. Looking forward to getting him, but I would like a traditional Commissioner Gordon too. And obviously Alfred is missing, and I don't know when Todd's ever going to give us an Alfred. It breaks my heart, but we really, really need one desperately. Batwoman is coming out really, really soon, and I suspect we'll be getting a single pack release of her next year. So if you don't want to shell out for that Clayface 3-pack, I think hold tight. Batwoman will be coming as a solo release. Is there anyone else we are really missing aside from those two, and also Luke Fox Batwing? Let me know in the comments. If this video was in any way helpful, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notifications bell so you can see when my new videos come out. And yeah, tell me in the comments, who's missing? Do you disagree with any of my choices for this lineup? Let me know. Stay tuned to the channel. I should be having a review very, very soon of the Atomic Skull and Superman 2-pack, which I'm really excited to have a look at. Don't want to miss that one. And until then, happy collecting, and thanks for watching. This video was brought to you with the support of Fet's Hideout Toys and Collectibles. For a great range of toys from DC Multiverse to Black Series to Marvel Legends, Hot Toys and more, visit Fet's Hideout Toys and Collectibles and use the offer code DCDUDE. That's DCDUDE for an exclusive discount month to month. Could be 5% off or $5 off at checkout. Try the code, see what you get, place an order with Fets, and you won't be disappointed. And we thank Fets for their continued support of this channel.